Good afternoon. Welcome to SierraCast TV. This is your host, Humu Koroma, on Building Hope. Today, joining me will be a beautiful young lady by the name of Adama Bangura, a lady stepping out of all the NGOs and doing it herself. Not that she will want to be joined or collaborate with other NGOs, but she thinks she needs to do it herself because she want to be there. She want to go to Sierra Leone. She want to share the things that she had to the people, directly to the people, not through hand, just her. Welcome, Adama Bangura.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here with me today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. I'll be asking you a few questions about your it's not a foundation or organization. So what are you really doing for our Sierra Leonean back home?
All right. So in 2006, I went to Sierra Leone to visit a couple of my family and some friends. I did take with me some school supplies that I was able to distribute to a particular school that I gave every single books to at least one kid. And that they change the life of those kids. It makes a difference. It brings a smile in those kids' face. So my trip again to Sierra Leone is 2019. I'm trying to do something a little bit different. So I decided instead of just books, I'm looking to take at least different school supplies to those kids that I can give it to them in Sierra Leone. So in 2019, I remember when I went to Sierra Leone in 2016, I did, like I just explained, I did the books, and a lot of people were asking during the election, like, what have you done for Sierra Leone? What it is that you're doing that you wanted to speak about our elections in regards to the party that I was supporting. So this 2019, I decided to get more school supplies. And what I did try to do is I did try to put it on Facebook so at least people can see some of the things that some of us in America and other countries are doing for our country. So my main goal is I have the school supplies. I receive a lot of donations from friends and family members that I'm looking to take with me back to Sierra Leone. And these stuff are actually donation that I'm actually going to hand over to these kids. This donation is going to hand over from me, Adama Bengur. I'm going to make sure every single kid in the school that's selected have at least one of those things that I'm going to give it to them. So it's not going to be in the hands of the teacher. It's not going to be in the hands of the parents. It's not going to be in the hands of the minister of education. It's going to be from me to the kids. So that is my goal when I'm ready to go to Sierra Leone.
Okay. A question that I want to ask, because we have a lot of non-profit organization for Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to do it on your own, not with a non-profit organization that is already standing?
Well, I want it to be different. I'm so, oh my God, somebody's calling me. I do apologize. I don't know why he keeps calling me. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. All right, I do apologize about that. So one of the things that there's a lot of organization in Sierra Leone when it comes to, there's a lot of charity organization when it comes to donating stuff to the kids in Sierra Leone. Um, the reason why I decided to do it by myself, like I'm not saying that I'm not willing to collaborate with anybody that is willing to collaborate with me. But with me, when I collaborate with somebody when in regards to charity events, I need it to be at least honest. I need it to be trustworthy. And I'm very transparent in everything that I'm doing. If I'm taking donation to Sierra Leone, I want to make sure that it's actually going to the kids and I actually make sure that I'm actually the ones that's actually giving this stuff to the kids. So I don't have a problem with collaborating with any organization. The reason why I didn't collaborate, I didn't know that it was gonna be this big. I thought it was just something I was just gonna get a little small box that takes cereal on. But due due to my Facebook Live and other friends that I have around that's seen a couple of the shows that I've did, it turned out to be something that's really big. But like I said, I'm willing to collaborate with anybody that's willing to collaborate with me. So I'm not discriminating on that.
Okay, for those of you that are watching, any organization out there that will fit for her and for you guys as well, she is open to collaborate. And as you see, Sierra Leoneans out of the country that are in overseas, one person can still make a difference. You don't have to be multiples. Sometimes it take once. They said little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. So anyone can do it. Just little families. Nowadays we have like how many people in our family? So if each person donates one or two books, believe me, it's going to be more than a small box.
Hmm.
And the question again that I want to ask, how do you get your donations?
Well, the first packages, the first packages that I got is something that I actually purchased out of my personal funds that I have. So I was able to get my first collection using my personal funds. And then due to that, I do have a couple people that reach out to me on Cash App. I have a Cash App. I reach out to a couple friends that Cash App funds to me. And then also I have some of my friends, especially Elijah Noor, King Noor in New Jersey. He reached out to me and said, Adama, I have these books here that I bought for kids in Sierra Leone. You can come get it. So I drove all the way to New Jersey and get over 200 books and some pencil and some pen. And then also I have another close friend on Facebook by the name of Emil. Emil did reach out to me and say, Adama, I have a couple of bags that I work for this company. And if you want those bags, I can donate it to the school. So I drove all the way to Virginia and he gave me at least over 240 bags that I have, which is boxes of bags.
Wow.
And then he also gave me this. I can't show the name because the company. So he gave me 60 of these. These are actually sorry I don't get all the sample of the other stuff then that I bought, but I would try to. These are the books, the pad that he gave me. These are very nice, but this one I know I'm not gonna give this to the kids, but because these are for the teachers. Teachers can use this better than the kids. So I have over 60 of these that he gave me. So those ones are going for the teachers. In the bag or in the box, I'm not able to open the box. But like I said, people reach out to me when they have stuff. And again, if you live in New Jersey, you live in New York, you live in Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, I can try to pick it up. I'm trying to get all this stuff wrapped up because I only have like less than 3 weeks to left for Sierra Leone.
Okay. So people, if you're out there and you have anything for school children, school supplies, any school supplies, you can check her out on Facebook. As she says, she has a GoFundMe page. The link is going to be posting below. She also have Cash App. That link is also going to be posted that you can reach out to her. And if you have things physically, you can, if you have time to drop it off, she's a one man do it all. So you have to understand that if you have the time and the transportation to get to her, it will be wonderful for her. But if you don't, you can call her up and I'm sure she can make a way or make a time to get what you have for the children. A question I also have, how do you choose the schools that you donate to in Sierra Leone and why?
Well, that's a good question. I really like that question. So I have a lot of like people that is reaching out to me, some friends, my mom, some family members, some friends. Oh, I want you to go to my school. I want you to go to my school. I actually went to school in Sierra Leone too. I went to primary and secondary school in Sierra Leone. So I'm not gonna be biased and say, oh, because I went to the school or because my mom to the school, or because my dad went to the school, I'm gonna give it to them now. So what I'm gonna do is, my plan was two schools. It was one in Freetown and the other one in the provinces. But as far as everything, the donation that I'm getting, it looks like I might get up to three schools, but I'm not sure yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Sierra Leone. I'll be in Sierra Leone for a long period, not a long period of time, but it's enough time for school to open and like run around and try to see. So I would take up names of schools that people want me to assist, and I'm planning to take time. I mean, planning to visit the schools when I'm there to see the environment of the school, to see if the kids, this is something that the kids actually in that schools can afford the things that I bring, and then decide on which school I can choose. One of the other thing the other way I want to do is I want to play like a raffle, get somebody else completely, like get the school names, one in Freetown, two in the provinces, put it on like a raffle thing, put it in a box, and have someone completely that I don't know, I'm not familiar
Choose.
with, to choose a school. So whatever name they choose, that's the school I'm gonna use.
Okay, I have one question. Where
Okay.
is this need to give come from? Is it because you're a mom, or it's just your heart, the person that you are?
It's just the person that I am. When I was coming up, I remember it was kind of hard for my mom to do specific stuff for us when I was in school. My mom was a single mom and raised all four of us and in Sierra Leone, and she was a teacher. So imagine in Sierra Leone where your mom is a teacher, she doesn't get paid every month.
True that.
Sometimes 3, 4 months. So some things were really hard for me to get, even though I went to the best school in Sierra Leone. I went to Annie Walsh Memorial School. Sometimes I'll be in the bag and I see some of my friends have like some stuff that I really want, but my mom can't afford it. And I'll be like, damn, I wish I had that. I wish this is like this. I wish this is like, I keep thinking. And I was like, I always said to myself, if I have the upper hand to help any kid, any individual that needs help, I will help because I know where I came from and I've been there. It's an experience that I have.
Yeah, well, that's great. I don't know why we didn't meet when you were in Annie Walsh, because I was there too.
Yeah.
I also grew up with three kids. My mom was close to a single mom. That's what I call it, because the man wasn't really doing nothing much. So we also had to struggle for a lot. And it's also great when you come from such a background and then you come here, get the education that you need, you get an upper hand because there's a lot of opportunities down here. And going back and helping, it's a major thing because not everybody do stuff like that. And some people do it with an intention.
Yes.
So I really appreciate that you're doing it because of the person you are or the person you were when you were a kid. And you saw what your parent or your mom went through, and you don't want somebody else to go through with that same issue. And also, education is the key. If we can help our children to get to the place that we are or surpass us,
Mhm.
how is the generation going to be when they get older? So for me, it's a great thing. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. And also, I just wanted to add because sometimes I do understand that some Sierra Leoneans have specific questions. So, how are we gonna know that she's using the right of the funds for the kids? How do we know that this is legit? It's not something that she's trying to raise and then run like do something else with our funds. Um, I'm very, 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 very. I just want to say this to Sierra Leoneans. Um, Ever since I came in this country, I've always worked in the bank. And one thing about banking, they're very, very, very transparent. You can see everything that they're doing. I have a degree in accounting. I can give it in accounting, and I believe that in everything that I do, I need to be able to have account for. So every fund that people are donating to me, it's something that I put on a spreadsheet, and then if I use anything to make any purchases, I do keep the receipts and also put it on a spreadsheet. So when I've been in Sierra Leone, I'm gonna try to share this spreadsheet on Facebook Some people donated some funds, but they don't want the public to know. So I'm not gonna share that information. I'll just put unknown person, and then put the amount and give every account of everything and share it on Facebook because I want people to know that your funds is being used the right way. And also another important thing, GoFundMe do charge fees for taking the funds out. So those fees that GoFundMe is gonna charge, if people donated $1,000 and GoFundMe decided to charge $100, I would take that $100 out of my personal money and try to put it up and add it up and get all those funds for those kids. And then also to ship the things in Sierra Leone, that's something that I volunteer to do it out of my own pocket. It's not gonna come from the GoFundMe. It's not gonna come from people's donation. Even if it's 10 boxes, I will pay for 10 boxes to get it shipped back to Sierra Leone.
Wow. That's great. That's being honest because that's what we need. We need more transparency in all these organizations that is going on. We need accountability. People don't like when you ask them for their accountability on things that you have given or take. They don't like it. They tend to think that you're disrespectful or you're being too goody. I don't understand, but it's good to be accountable
Yeah.
because these things that you're doing is not for yourself. It's probably not going to benefit you in any way.
Hmm.
But those kids, just for you giving them and saying thank you, it's a blessing not only to you, a blessing that is going to go way past your generation.
Yes.
So for me, it's a good thing.
And
Um,
like I said, if anybody wants, if you feel like you donated and you want to see what I did with your funds, I can send it to you. I can personally inbox it to you, the spreadsheet. I can send you the receipts. I can send you screenshots of the things that I buy. Even if you want my bank statements, I will send it to you without my account number, but you can see exactly what store, everything, that any information that you need. Don't be afraid. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I will send everything to you. I know how to keep receipts, and I know if you want any information, my bank information, you want to go. I can't give you my bank account number, but I'll give you my bank statement because it shows there when a transaction go through and what I purchased. If you want the receipt of the store too, I can send you the receipts of the stores where I purchased the stuff. So
Okay. For those of you that are watching right now, you can scan the QR code for the GoFundMe campaign. Can you give them your Facebook name or account so they can find you?
I mean, my Facebook name is Adama Bangura. If you pull up the first one with the picture of the glasses, I think I think when you put Adama Bangura, it shows on there. So I don't know
So,
if I can put my profile up there as well. I mean, again, a lot of people know me. A lot of Syrians know me already.
okay. So for those that don't know her, you can check her out on our Facebook page and read about her and check out the videos and live shares done because that's how we get blessings sometimes, or sometimes people just look at your page and then you wanted something they give you for free. It happened to me a few weeks ago. Just to say on the side, I wanted a bunk bed on Facebook and I was telling the lady, oh no, I don't want to pay that much, I want to pay a little bit less.
Mhm.
And guess what the lady did?
Mhm.
She went through my page, watched all my videos, and
Mhm.
then she came right back and said you can have the bed for free.
Really? Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh wow. That's good.
So what, because what I talk about is something that really touched her and something that she said have actually helped her just by her listening to it. So you never know. So people out there, go out, check her out, show support. She's only doing something good for your country, Sierra Leone. So let's join on together. We know there's a lot of NGO, but if we come together, it will be better. It will be greater. So let don't put a hold because she's a one person gang. That
That's
can be even stronger because she's doing it by herself.
That's it. And then also, I just want to add, when I go to Sierra Leone, I'm think a lot of people, other people are watching me. Maybe you might have a friend that's looking for like holiday jobs. I'm looking for 10 people. I need 10 Sierra Leoneans, five female, five male. that can come together and help me pack the stuff, put them together, kind of parcel them together. And my thing is, I will pay these people. The payment is gonna come from my personal money as well, that I will use to pay these people to pack this stuff for me. One of my requirements when I'm doing this, the first really can't, forget pockets, for taking nothing that I didn't give it to him. So when they come inside a room, pack the stuff, make sure everything is packed and organized. And at the end where everything is done, I will pay everybody. So if you're in Sierra Leone, you know somebody that is looking for holiday money, inbox me, make Lano, give me the person information, come up to me. At least when the stuff reaches in Sierra Leone, I will need that help day, and then I will give them small thing with them back go use. It's part of employment as well. So
Yeah, that's a great idea.
mhm.
So, as you heard from Adama Bangura, for those of you that are in Freetown or those of you that are overseas and have people in Sierra Leone that are trustworthy, please, you can contact her, apply for a job to help wrap up this gift, this wonderful thing that she's doing for children out there. And she's going to pay you as well. It can be better.
Mhm.
So please check her out, contact her, and she will give you all the necessary information that you need for the job. Do you know when you're going to be in Sierra Leone?
Well, I will land in Sierra Leone on December 4. That's when I will in Sierra Leone. And
Okay.
these boxes are gonna be available by the ending of December. So towards when school is ready for open. So I want to
Okay.
get it wrapped up. And I know say after the holiday everybody don't spend their money. Everybody spend their money, their funds. So during January that's when it's kind of hard for them to like get extra money and stuff. But like I said, if you're looking for a job, I need five females, five male. I don't discriminate. Even if you even if you're handicapped or anything, as long as
Disabled. Yeah.
I'll still employ you. So
Yeah, as long as you can do the job, no discrimination. So 5 men, 5 women.
50
So,
50. I want
and
to be.
she's going to interview you. So don't think you're just going to walk in and the job is yours. No, you're going to be interviewed. Make sure you're right for what she's looking for. Okay? Okay. Well, we are coming close to the end of this program. I hope few people have learned a little bit of something. One person can make a change. You, not everybody will see it, but the people that should see it will see it. And everything you do is what God's put or placed in your heart to do. And God never steer anybody wrong. If He puts you in that direction, that's where you need to go for your life to be as amazing and you to reach your destiny that you're supposed to reach. So this is a stepping stone for her beautiful lady right here. You never know how far she's going to go with this or how far her career, her life is going to go and change. So I hope she changed some people's mind that are afraid to step up and do it by themselves. I hope she gives you some strength that it is possible. So as for now, Mrs. Adama Bangura, I want to say thank you
You're
for
welcome.
calling us up. Thank you for letting me interview you and ask any question that I could. If you
Mhm.
have anything to say, this will be the time to have a last word.
Okay. So, so my Sierra Leoneans, foreigners, because I do have some people that's not Sierra Leoneans as well on my page that normally follows me. But to my Sierra Leoneans, to me, I feel like we need to come together to make Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is a really small country. It's a beautiful country. Um, one thing I would tell any Sierra Leoneans, this part of the world is it's not easy for people like elder people, older people. So if you can fix your country, you can make a difference. You need to put all this party aside, this political party aside. Just go and make a difference in your country. And then also my what I'm doing for Sierra Leone. If anybody has any ideas, I'm open. you suggest anything that you think I should do differently, you want to bring an input. And then also, I know a lot of Sierra Leoneans that are going in December. If you feel like you want to be part of this, um, if you know you want to be part of this, I'm willing to collaborate with you. We can meet up down there. We can talk about it. If you have any inputs, any ideas, I'm open to any new ideas. So please, my Sierra Leoneans, we need to come together and make Salon a better place. You don't have to be rich to make a difference. You don't have to be a millionaire to make a difference. You can make a difference with the little things that you have. So, again, I do want to thank everybody for giving me the time. And then everybody that's already donated, we don't donate to my organization. I mean, to my GoFundMe, school supplies, and everything. I really, really appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you continue to donate and help her out, because she said she only has 3 weeks left to wrap it up so she can be there in this on December 4th. So please call her, contact her, donate on the GoFundMe page. There was a Q code on the at the bottom that you can scan. Just do what you can, little or a lot. Thank you so much for watching Building Hope, hosted by me, Humu Koroma. I'll see you guys next week. Have a blessed day and enjoy your weekend.